Hello, Eltjo. I'm here with Eltjo from EasyDMARC. We wanted to talk. We've met here at the Pax8 Beyond event in Amsterdam, and he really took me aside and he explained what his company does, and then I immediately thought this is an interesting topic for the resellers and MSPs, how to improve their offering, what new they can offer to the customers, and maybe for some of the resellers, how to transform from the current reseller program to the MSP business model. Eltjo, can you introduce yourself and your company a little bit to our listeners?
Yes, well, my name is Eltjo Hofstee, Global Director Sales at EasyDMARC. We offer a platform to configure DMARC. DMARC is a way to prevent your email from email spoofing. But more important for MSPs, we specifically offer tooling, funny enough, to find new prospects.
Okay.
So DMARC offers a way to do a domain scan. Those domain scanners you can put on your web page as an MSP, and that can become a lead generation tool. And we fully support you in how to make that a lead generation tool, not only for selling DMARC. Of course, we love it when you sell that as well, but it also can be a very good way, just a foot in the door for any other service as an MSP that you want to sell.
Why was I really interested in this concept? First of all, because when I started my own business, I have put together my own web page and my own emails, and most of my emails landed in the spam folders of the people that I send them to. And then a friend of mine introduced me to a DMARC concept, and then I had to go and try to research and find and kind of tweak some of the problems that I had. I wish I knew EasyDMARC, and I think most of the resellers and partners should know a company like that who can offer a fix to a DMARC problem, the common DMARC problems, right?
Yeah, you're totally right. And they should not just work with any DMARC vendor, but best to work with us. No, that's just a joke. For me, it's super important that companies set up DMARC. And why? Because it's doing two things. First of all, it's protecting the domain from spoofing. And we just get a safer internet if all domains are protected from email spoofing. But second, just as you described, there's a nice side effect that it also slightly can improve your email deliverability. To really get good email deliverability, which means your emails are ending up in the inbox, not in the spam folder or rejected, you need to do a lot more than just setting up DMARC. But we also offer a whole suite of tools to help MSPs and direct customers setting up email deliverability beyond DMARC, basically.
And I think when you explained to me yesterday how your company works, I understand that there's more than one business model that you support, starting with like a very simple resale concept.
Yeah, that's completely correct. We have a bunch of resellers that plainly resell our end user packages, and we even do the support. But the more successful MSPs that work with us, they offer the managed services. So they use our platform to offer managed services to their end customers. And roughly, there are three ways of how they offer that. The first one is by just forwarding our monthly fee to the end customer, and they add a fee for the configuration hours they do.
So if I understand it correctly, just to take it step by step, the most basic way of doing it is just basically reselling a package, okay? But the MSPs, what they can do is they can simply take whatever the EasyDMARC offers and kind of send it over, invoice the customer on a regular basis, which would be a very easy step from the resellers to move to an MSP to the recurring revenue model, correct?
Yes, that's correct. But the model I just described is not even my preferred model. I like most when MSPs sell it or as part of a complete security package. And not only DMARC, but maybe some other email security tooling on top of it, and make it just one monthly recurring revenue. Then they lose a bit in the beginning when they have to configure everything, but afterwards it's a really profit maker. Or the other option is to sell just DMARC as a standalone service. We charge for the platform, and on top of that they charge a bit more, and normally it's 2, 3, 4 times more than what we charge. They charge on a monthly basis to the end user, and then it can become a really nice margin maker even.
Okay, because I understand that this basic package is not extremely profitable.
Correct. Yeah. No, that's completely correct.
So the idea is, you can as you progress and offer different things, you can move from a simple package resell to start offering it as a part of the service, security services, cyber security service for a customer. As you build your expertise, add additional elements, which is the essence of how MSPs should operate. Optimize your delivery model and then upsell and cross sell additional services on top of whatever you deliver.
Yeah, correct. And we have also really built the platform in such a way that it's really built to sell as an MRR for MSPs. And why? It's because we've also added a lot of alerting, there's reporting. So it's not only configuring it at the beginning and then you never look at it anymore. No, you should do a constant maintenance. And if you're monitoring it well, it doesn't cost your time because the system will update you when an alert happens, but it also means that you can offer a really nice proactive service towards your end user, which could be, hey, we noticed that suddenly your marketing department started to use SendGrid, just as an example. Should we configure that as well? Or is it shadow IT that you don't want to allow? So it gives really good visibility to MSPs, or if shadow IT is starting to happen or not.
Excellent. I think, one of the topics that is very pressing nowadays, and that was extremely visible here at the Pax8 Beyond, especially during the main keynote, is the discussion about the artificial intelligence. Especially, I don't know if you had a chance to already kind of think through all the consequences and the whole concept of managed intelligence provider. What do you think about the concept itself?
Yeah, I truly, truly believe in it, to be honest. And I think that's sort of the shift that you see in the IT world at the moment. We started a lot with resellers not offering any managed services at all. Now we're in the space where most of the companies work with MSPs that really offer managed services. But the next step is that you're no longer selling it or buying it as an MSP and uh, at a per user cost, but you will sell it in such a way that you are selling it result driven. And that means that you need a lot of data and a complete different mentality, I think, in how you set it up. So it's no longer the cost of, let's say, 50 employees. Let's say that your end user has 50 employees. You're selling a fee times, and then you know the price. But you're really selling the result that you're going to improve. Let's say that you're going to improve the marketing and sales department with 5%.
Have you already got any examples like with EasyDMARC where you could use some of the data or some of the kind of capabilities that you offer as a managed intelligence?
Yes, definitely we have that. For example, if you set up EasyDMARC, that's the product, not the not the company, and you combine that with the data from EasySender, that's another product we sell, then you get really heavy visibility on how the customer is using email. What are the open rates? What are the open rates in SendGrid? What are the open rates if they send that same email through Office 365, etc., etc. And the MSP can really consult based on that data to the end user of what to do, and he can really have an impact on the bottom line in the end of the end user because you can help his marketing and sales department.
As you can see, there's already examples how MIP can be implemented in practice. So not only Pax8 gave us here a vision, gave us a playbook how to start implementing the MIP model. The supporters and sponsors and the companies that work with Pax8 are already thinking about the offers and services that you can use to become the managed intelligence provider. I've been to the booth of the EasyDMARC, very interesting, but not all of you will have an opportunity to do that. So the question is, how do people engage with you? If they want to contact your company, MSPs, they want to start doing business with you, what is the best way to do that?
Best way is old-fashioned, but just come to our webpage and send in a contact us request. Or if you like to immediately do a trial, you can just sign up for a free trial. You get a 2-week trial. And funny enough, most of the MSPs like it so much that they don't wait till the end of the trial because it's limited to 5 domains. But they immediately want to sell it to all their customers. So they within the 2 week time, they already convert into a paid subscription. So it seems to be a good product for MSPs.
Thank you so much for joining me here on the podcast on the discussion. Thanks for being here and inviting me to your booth and kind of giving me this uh, food for thought around how the existing services can be already started to be used in the MIP world. Thank you so much, Eltjo.